All right, thanks for joining us again, y'all. I got a clear coat of epoxy going on here. You see, I offered y'all a table last month at the beginning. All you had to do is give me a comment. Now, I did get some real nice comments from y'all. Thank you very much. And we're actually giving this to Chris Kiefer out in Texas. How am I going to get this to Texas? I don't know yet. So we'll figure that out. Maybe y'all can help me. You know, somebody sent somebody a UPS. We'll get this thing shipped out to Chris out there in Texas. But right now, Chris is out on an oil rig out there in the middle of the water. So he's pulling up oil for us, and I'm going to pour some epoxy on this table for us. Let's get that poured out. Now, we're doing this to give him a nice clear coat on here. I might have a couple little things to pick out of it. But check out our curly pine as this stuff comes out of here. So I'm going to move that around like that, get it all poured out here. Let that sit, and just get that out there. I've got a little squeegee here, so we're going to take our squeegee and run this around a little bit. Normally I'd use an 1/8 inch trowel, but this finish coat, we're just going to push it around and move it around, and then I'll put my hand on here and start patting it out. Y'all have probably seen this process before, but for you that haven't seen it, check it out, man. It just makes it so pretty. We'll put a little bit down all the way around this thing to the edges, right there, and I can spread this around. Now we're going to try and get it nice and even coat on here. Normally I would use an 1/8 inch trowel on this and get that built up. But right now this finished coat, I'm going to lay him on nice and heavy. We're going to get it pretty on there for him. Now, like that, and then I'm going to pat this thing out. Now, this, I told you all it was a giveaway at the beginning of last month. I'm also doing a giveaway for next month starting today, right? So, again, just give me comments. Do you like what I'm doing here? You want to see more of these live edge tables? You want me to do the mixed dirty pours? We can mix these colors up and do some dirty pours on some plywood. Or check this out. We're going to do these mailboxes, right? I'm getting my shells, my fishes. I'm making these molds. I'm making these shells where I can put them down here on this. Give me some fishes swimming around, even a little pelican swimming around the top. So we're going to do a pattern on these and get these. This is going to be next month's giveaway, one of these rascals. So please, just send in a comment. Let me know if you like it. Now I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to pour those live for us. And then back over here on our table right now, what I'll be doing is patting this out and getting this even all the way around here, right? There's my molds I was telling you about. I made them little fishes and them little shells. Now, I want to pat this around and move it real good so that it'll level out. So, I notice with a brush is the best way to do it, but I don't have me a brush. This is free for Chris. I'm doing the best I can to get something going. I'm bankrupt from that COVID nonsense. And this is coming back and my way of helping others out. I'm giving this to Chris, and he's going to enjoy it for a long, long time. I'm going to be able to make more of these tables. This, I'm going to get my flame out here in a second, and we're going to torch this up and get it to level out, right? Check it out, man. Look how pretty that curly pine is. This is my 500-year-old curly pine from the CĽY River. I've got the curly pine like this, I've got cedar, and I've got cypress out there. Now check out the furry looking all this, isn't it beautiful? Now, they did the barge canal running through the CĽY River. That's how all this, I got a hold of it anyway. My buddy went down in the canal. They just ran the stuff over and trampled it down and laid it down all over the woods, all over on the ground through there. Of course, mosquitoes, everything was bad through all that, but they left all this wood down in the bottom of the river. So my buddy went down there, him and his son went on these little pontoon boats and started dragging this up. You've seen swamp loggers on TV. Well, that's kind of what this stuff is. This is what they did. So I got a pile of this in the backyard. I'm going to be doing more of this. I'm going to get my torch out. We're going to torch these bubbles out. I know I'm one-handed here, and let's see if we can get everything to work. So maybe, maybe not. There we go. All right, so we're torching these bubbles out. This is also going to help level this out, and that's why we do this torching. I like using my good flame because I can get on here with just a couple passes, and look at that stuff. Look at them bubbles popping right up out of it. This is really cool how it does this. It also warms this up to relax it and helps it lay down. Now this is going to kick off for about 45 minutes or so to an hour. I'll get back and pull this tape out from the edges. See, I want to make sure I get it rubbing all over the edges. I'm a little shallow out here. So I'll get that rubbed around. Make sure I got it on all the surfaces, get it pulled up. And when I do this, it's going to relax it again. Like I say, I'll be able to pull that tape off, check them bubbles disappear, and that stuff lay out. Now it looks a little ripply now. because I just stuck my hand in it, right? So once it levels out, the epoxy get all smooth. This is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna last, Chris, probably for a long time. Chris, please enjoy your table. Y'all, want a mailbox? Give me comments. We'll get that thing mailed out to you. Get you a new mailbox in your front yard. And this is Mailman from Volusia County here in New Smyrna. We're gonna make beautiful mailboxes, beautiful wood, and I'm giving this stuff away. Just give me a comment, let me know if you like it. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next video. Thank you.